Namaste, brothers and sisters. This is Jen, and I'm just making this video, and it's the eclipse, the time of the eclipse. We've just come through it, we're probably still just coming through it. We're dark in England now, and it's really strong energies, and there's been so much going on for myself that I felt Spirit was very strongly guiding me to make videos. So here I am, brothers and sisters. And yeah, I mean, the thing that I want to speak about, and I don't know if anyone noticed it, but there was this absolutely almighty timeline jump, and I saw it, I felt it, I experienced it, like with eyes that I'd never experienced before, like literally from one timeline to another. And yeah, and I know that, like, for those of us that really are on the front line of the planetary ascension, you know, we are going to be feeling the blessing of this and the grace of this, and I am the, you know, I mean, for myself, it's like I'm reaching a conclusion in a way, on some level, with my own healing journey, and it's to do with this eclipse energy, and it's awakening to practices that will enable me to live in a vibration of health and healing and wellness, and in reminding me, that can then remind many others, which I know this work will. So it's so incredible to be the messenger of this sacred medicine, meditation, very similar words. It's a medicine meditation, absolutely, and it's healed me. And I was a pretty tough nut to crack, so I'm really excited. But yeah, so the main thing that's been going on recently is the timeline jump, and what that means is that the time between thought and manifestation is now speeding up, particularly for us lot, the first wavers, the 144,000, you know, like, we are going to be noticing a intense speeding up between thought and manifestation, and that is, I believe that is something to do with the fourth dimensional electromagnetic grid, which was, you know, well, I believe it had been manipulated, but I believe that the contract with that manipulation has now been released, and so it enables the 4D, you know, which is our connection to the elemental kingdom and to the knowing of the, you know, the sacredness of matter. Those memory codes are stored within the fourth dimensional consciousness, and yeah, there is a very you know, deep healing and alignment towards that happening at the moment. And so for the first wavers, this is absolutely huge. There's shifts going on. So where there were, you know, kind of like thought entities, like such as fear, for example, that was stopping us from reaching our goals of like manifestation, they're no longer like going to be there to plague us. Like, collectively, we've done enough. We've done enough to jump timelines. Yeah, that's the message. We've jumped timelines, brothers and sisters. Like, did you notice it? Because I noticed it. I literally, and then I wrote a thing on Facebook, and I'll find the moment I noticed it. Yeah, I was like, boom, Shankar, there it is. Who, you know, it's just happened, and that was like so huge for the Twin Flame Collective as well. Like, whoa, those unions just got like whoosh, super present. There's absolutely massively huge shifts going on in the divine consciousness right now, brothers and sisters. And I know that for myself, like, I'm really experiencing the upgrades, and they're unlike, you know, I don't know, unlike any sort of power that I've been working with for a long time. This is so powerful. What's going on, like, you know, collectively, and what's going on within our own personal evolution. And I can only speak for my, you know, for myself, and there is just this absolutely huge revelation that I'm never ever alone, and that belief that I am alone is the belief that causes all illness in my body. And it's so important that we identify that belief, you know. And from that comes a belief of I deserve to be alone, I should be alone, no one wants me, and the whole spiral of the, you know, the program of dis-ease thus begins. It is a belief. So isn't it how empowering to realise it is all a belief? It's a belief in the idea of separation. You know, at somewhere you believed that you were like worthy of being separate, you know, and nothing could be further from the truth. Yeah. So huge, massive things are going on, like with the whole like collective you know, evolution. For myself, there's been another absolutely almighty upgrade in the full remembrance of like the law of, the activation of the law of knowing, that you know, the law that is beyond the law of attraction, the realization that the law of attraction by its very definition is ambiguous in, you know, in nature. And but actually what is beyond and far, you know, I don't know, whatever happens, but the law of knowing, like, is almighty, beyond and above the law of attraction, the law of knowing. The law of knowing what? The law of knowing that you have manifest whatever it is that you wish to manifest. Every single aspect of creation comes from a thought. Every single thing in creation was born of a thought. And so in order for you to create what you have come here to create, you must think it, you must see it, but beyond that you must know it. Because that is who you are. You are a creative being, and what you know and what you experience and what you remember on the internal planes, this lays the blueprint for what you experience on the external plane. We are all so powerful, and we need to, you know, devote time every day to our inner world and our inner work, and put energy into that which we are calling into the third dimensional field, through knowing that it already has manifest, and playing around with that idea as a child. And get ready for it to come. Like, prepare everything for its arrival, because you just entered the fast track of manifestation. And that is what's going on with this timeline jump. Brothers and sisters, I hope we're getting the picture. Like, this is real. This is real. We are upgrading. We are upgrading to a level of instant manifestation for many of us, and we have all earned this, and we deserve this. And so use your time wisely. You know, if you are not in a divine physical partnership with your divine beloved twin flame, then visualize it and know that it is, whilst always making sure that it is not a catalyst twin, because you don't want to be putting all this magical knowing intention, like, to manifest being with your catalyst twin. That is not going to, like, you know, you will be protected from that, but, you know, for myself, like, okay, I'll tell you how to identify a catalyst twin and a real twin. Generally speaking now, always exceptions to the rules, but 99.9% of the time. With a catalyst twin, there's always insecurity and fear and rejection, and there's loads and loads of suffering, and there's like no solution. And mainly there's this feeling of attachment, that you need to be with that person, and that like basically pretty much life isn't worth living unless you're with that person. If you feel like that, that is a sure sign that that is a catalyst twin. Okay? Because with a real twin, all there is gratitude. Gratitude to be under the same stars. You know, gratitude to be awakened to the knowing of the actual twin. And the incredible ascension codes that are activated in that knowing and remembrance. Let us not forget that. And yeah, so there are so many huge blessings in this journey, and you know, this period it's been very full on for all of us. I mean, I myself have experienced, I'm through it now, but I went through a lot of physical pain, and I know in my Facebook groups there were people who are experiencing a lot of physical pain, and this is because this gateway has brought up really, really old beliefs. And so brothers and sisters, you know, like, yeah, there are ways to heal those beliefs that created that pain. And you know, for myself, I am extremely humbled and blessed to be the receiver of that very, very powerful medicine, that can heal that belief at the level of the imagination, you know, which is the, you know, the space in which that belief originated. So yeah, it's really important, brothers and sisters, that you know that this support is available, and it's going to be available to everyone, regardless of however much the exchange is. However much the exchange is how much it is. And for those of you that can pay that, that's wonderful. And for those of you that cannot pay that, no one will be denied. No one will be denied. This is a miracle healing program, and you know. And then there are others that will donate and will create a fund and will, you know, donate the money where it's needed. So it's all about healing. Like, we're in this timeline now, and it's time for us all to be healed. It's time for us to heal at that core level, and we do that through, you know, creating that bridge and activating that rainbow bridge between our, you know, higher dimensional selves and our 3D self. And that's all that I'm doing all the time, is that I'm activating that. There's even a name for it, Antakarana. And me and my friend Joe wrote a song about the Antakarana. I'll sing it one day. It's a really cool song, actually. I wrote it years ago, wrote it like 15 years ago. Rainbow bridge into your higher self, Antakarana, Antakarana. It's a rainbow bridge onto your higher self, Antakarana, Antakarana. It's a rainbow bridge onto your higher self, Antakarana, Antakarana. I can't remember the rest of it, but it's a really cool song about the age of Aquarius and about spiritual awakening. I mean, I wrote that in 1999. That was what 18 years ago? 18 years ago with Joe. Amazing Joe. Oh, yeah, I've been playing music for such a long time, and but anyway, oh, you know, wonderful things are going on, brothers and sisters, aren't they? Wonderful things are going on. Like this timeline jump, this is so exciting. I mean, let's ask what does that actually mean for the so-called second wave? Because I don't like to, you know, I don't know. I don't like to sort of whatever. But for the non-first wavers, there's going to be a much more of a rapid sort of like alignment with synchronicity and like weird, like spooky, like maybe they're going to see some alien spaceships cruising around the place to wake them up out of their slumber, their 3D slumber, you know. So yeah, there's like, you know, I mean, I'm being shown that like we are pretty much like getting on the verge now of an en masse spiritual awakening, and like I feel that my job is getting the, you know, is really supporting getting the way shows ready, because as the masses wake up, we all need to be in positions now, because we're going to be holding so much like wisdom and light, and, you know, acting as role models and teachers and guides and whatever you want to call us. But we're going to be needed. We are needed. You are needed. I am needed, you know. So yeah, it's time for us to step up in our, you know, in our leadership roles, brothers and sisters, as the healers, teachers, shamans, guides, magicians, medicine, men and women, artists, performers, whatever you are. You know, be the master being that you are and that you came here to be. And remember, your mastery lies within your imagination. Like, there's no more veil anymore. Like, as far as I can see, there's no more veil. Right? And I feel like I'm proof of that. I'm proof of that, y'all. There's no more veil. Like, you know, we'll see beyond those dimensions. There's, you know, whatever it is that you know, whatever it is that you intend, that is what you create. So, don't spend your time focusing on what you don't want. That is like, that is the definition of stupidity. Like, why would you do that? Why? Because, like, just don't do it. Don't do it. Focus your precious time, your precious energy on what you do want. What you do want to manifest. And this is the upgrade, brothers and sisters. Are we getting the picture? We are now in the realm of the law of knowing. We have transcended the law of attraction, and we are now in the land of the law of knowing. Knowing that that which I intend to manifest has already manifest, is in fact here. I know it's here, and for that I am grateful, and I'm grateful when I wake up in the morning, and I'm grateful throughout the day, and I act as though that is what is. This is the upgrade, brothers and sisters. We are in upgrade land, and I'm the upgrade messenger, and like, yeah, that's it. Here's a book I wrote. Like, I put this book together 2011 because I'm the kind of person that's had like 1 or 2 like massive awakenings and like about 10 big awakenings, maybe 5 big awakenings, and this came out of one of my big awakenings, but not my like, whoa, a big awakening. And this is a book, and it's called, oh, funnily enough, look, it's called The Law of Attraction. I wrote a book about the Law of Attraction. I've studied the Law of Attraction. It's called The Law of Attraction, Little Instruction Book. And I created it in 2011, and it's a quote, like loads and loads of amazing people and what they say about the Law of Attraction. But it's also got the first 26 pages on my darshan about what in fact, I'll open up a bit about what I wrote then in 2011, okay? It's very beautiful. We have everything we could ever wish for and so much more. That is the nature of the universe. We can all achieve our wildest dreams, fulfill our life's work and be happy. We were born as sons and daughters of the Most High, and it is through our imagination that we have access to all of the riches in the kingdom. That is the key. Our imagination is quite literally the mind of God, and being one with God, we already have everything. All we have to do is focus our vision and intention on specifically measurable things, and we will bring them forth into the physical earthly plane and experience that as our dreams coming true. How amazing was that? Right, that was what I wrote. Now let's pull a quote. Let's see what quote comes. Okay. Thought is the only power which can produce tangible riches from the formless substance. Wallace D. Wattles. And on the other side it says, to get something you never had, you have to do something you've never done. Oh God, it's also amazing, you know, how all of a sudden that book is there. I don't know how it got there, but I've got about, I don't know, 50 copies of that book, and it's a very, very rare creation, and it's a very, very powerful book. I'll tell you that now. The way that was created, that was channeled. That was absolutely channeled. So yeah, so the energies, so what can I say? I mean, twin flame energies, it's like it's all about mastery now, you know, like step up into your mastery. Like, it is time for the way showers to step up into their mastery, and I'll be there, and I'm beside you, and I'm championing you along, and we're all stepping up now. Like, things are shifting. Like, we need to be focused on what it is that we want to manifest, not what we don't want. We want to be using our time, using our mental energy to focus on what we do want. This is so crucial, brothers and sisters. This is so crucial as we move into the new paradigm. We are in the new paradigm, but we're transitioning. So yeah, there's the message. I don't know what to say. I hope that was empowering. Should I play a song? Okay, I'll dedicate this song to the ancestors, to my ancestors. Yeah, feeling the ancestors so strong at the moment, brothers and sisters. And where's my guitar? I'll play a song. Like, the only song I really want to play at the moment is Hare Krishna, and so I felt a strong urge to play Hare Krishna, and I wanna dedicate this chant to the energy of the eclipse, you know. And this is the union of the masculine and feminine, and Hare is the goddess, and Krishna is the god, and we're singing to Radha Krishna, and yeah. So yeah, I just want to chant Hare Krishna because, let's just infuse the vibration of this moment. Oh my God, sorry. With you know, this chant. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, brothers and sisters. That's my blessing. Namaste. Ya got me, ya all. The next webinar transmission has been ordained to take place at the time of the autumnal equinox on September the 22nd at 3:33 p.m. UK time. During this transmission, an exceptionally deep healing for the beloveds on the planet who have been labelled with mental health problems such as schizophrenia, paranoia, depression and anxiety will be activated. In indigenous cultures, these beings would have been referred to as the shamans and wise ones, as it would have been obvious to the tribal elders in these cultures that these beings have incarnated with aspects of their consciousness extremely open and thus able to easily traverse the multidimensional realms. In these cultures, these sacred beings would have been deeply revered and prepared from an early age for their roles as the medicine men and women and shamans of that tribe. However, to the detriment of all of humanity, Western medicine has labelled these precious and wise beings as flawed, erroneous and sick, and has sought to separate these precious beings from the rest of society. This is one of the greatest travesties that is associated with Kali Yuga. There are many, but for the purpose of this transmission, we are focusing on this aspect. And in order to make the clean transition into the golden age, this issue needs to be addressed immediately in order to create the blueprint for new sacred ways to respond to these powerful and extremely magical beings. We will also be addressing the important issue of animal welfare on planet Earth. The current practices are despicable at best and are not part of the Golden Age New Earth paradigm. At the time of the powerful Equinox transmission, again we will be blueprinting on the etheric plane, the plane of imagination and ideas, which is the blueprint for all 3D manifestations, new ways for our beloved animals to be treated. That is in alignment with the recognition of the divinity in all beings. Dear ones, if you resonate with any of these issues, or feel strongly about these issues, or have friends or loved ones who have suffered as a result of these issues, please come forward to add your energy into this extremely important transmission. It is imperative that as many light workers as possible sign up to be part of this powerful group and initiate this level of transformation on their particular grid points. It is all of our responsibility to co-create the paradise we wish to inhabit. And for all of you who sign up and come forward to be part of the Equinox transmission, please know that the Davic elemental kingdom wishes to shower you with many, many blessings in the form of an acceleration in one's manifesting capabilities. Our beloved channel has been guided to activate and initiate a powerful transformation code into your timeline and auric field to ensure and support you to manifest at a whole new level whatever it is that you intend to bring into the third dimensional plane. This is an exceptionally auspicious blessing to receive, and again is in alignment with the current planetary energetics that are now in earnest precipitating the full and complete alignment of Gaia onto her new Earth timeline. For those of you who are drawn to these words, please know that many of you have held very powerful positions in your past lives and have very much incarnated to assist on a profound level the huge shifts in consciousness that are aligned now to take place. Dearest ones, Equinox is one of the most important times for light workers to gather in their ascension groups, as on powerful portal days such as this, the veil between the dimensions is virtually non-existent, which means that intentions very, very swiftly can manifest. Please know that when you sign up for the transmission, you receive membership to our beloved channel's powerful and deeply soul-nourishing group on Facebook, whereby an amazing community of light workers have gathered and are supporting each other deeply to come into full spiritual awakening and triumphant twin flame reunion. and our beloved channel Matahari G is very active and available for inspiration, insight and support daily. Dearest ones, please know also that as soon as you commit to showing up for this level of personal and planetary service, then your higher self will begin the process of preparing your field for this level of transformation. We very much look forward to welcoming you into the core group. In love and light, Matahari G and the White Wolf Tribe. A series of extremely powerful MP3 activations that have been designed to fast track you into full union with your beloved twin flame. Number 1, meet the 5th dimensional aspect of your twin flame. Number 2, meet and merge in the 0 point field with your twin flame. Number 3, the abundance MP3 activation. Number 4, the self-worth MP3 activation. Number 5, the Magdalene and Yeshua Divine Union MP3. Number 6, heal and restore the Atlantis timeline. Number 7, the Violet Waterfall MP3. Number 8, the Inner Child Healing MP3. Number 9, Love Your Physical Body Reprogramming MP3. Number 10, Light Language Dispensation. Number 11, Deep Relaxation MP3. Number 12, Balancing, Giving and Receiving. Number 13, Reviving the Frozen Garden of Your Heart. Number 14, Source Frequency Activation. And number 15, Angelic T-Cell Activation. Thank you so much for watching this video, beloveds. Please like, comment and subscribe. Many, many blessings to you all.